Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a quick comparison between these two carpet cleaners. We will be doing a carpet cleaning test on this very table with a spare piece of carpet. But over here in the gray and blue, we have the Bissell Little Green Pet Deluxe. Then over here in the black and red, we have the Dirt Devil. These are both compact carpet cleaners, but this one over here in the blue is just a little bit bigger. So let's go over some of the differences, starting off with the brushes and attachments. So over here on the Dirt Devil, we do get two different brushes. So they're very similar in size, and this one has a smaller bristle brush, where this one has a much larger one that could actually be replaced with a rubber brush instead. So this one's definitely going to be easier to clean, and it just gives you some more options if you guys are struggling to clean something up. Maybe switch the brush attachments out, see if you guys have any more luck. We also do get some of their cleaning solution, and the machine itself is obviously much smaller. With that being said, we do have a very small solution reservoir. So this is where you put your solution and the warm water, and it's definitely a lot smaller than the one over here where we have a much larger tank. It's actually pretty heavy. So that's what the Bissell gives us instead. Overall, they definitely did both perform very well, but I did find myself replacing the solution and the Dirt Devil just a little bit more often. The Dirt Devil still has a handle up top, just a push button to turn it on and off, where this one has a switch. It's really easy to remove the actual brushes just for cleaning. And speaking of cleaning, this one comes with a built-in hose cleaner. So you take the brush off and you guys can just push this straight into there and use that to clean the actual hose. So it's really nice. And also you guys have a cable storage spot right here, and the actual hose for the carpet cleaner can get wrapped up, and you guys could store it very easily in here as well. So overall, very simple and small design. I really enjoyed this one. Now let's take a closer look at the Bissell. So we have a different attachment here. This one is for cleaning up after your pet. So all the stuff that you guys suck up basically with this machine will go into here instead of your machine. Just keeps things a little cleaner if you're cleaning up after a big mess. But if you guys don't need that, you guys could always just use the standard attachment that they do give you, and then all of the dirty water will get sucked up over here. Now we have a pretty large storage tank for the dirty water. I've been doing some tests, and I think you guys will see one of the tests shortly, which is why there's some dirty water in here. But this thing can store a lot more liquid than the Dirt Devil, which is just something I noticed. Instead of having a built-in tube cleaner, we have this little attachment that can attach to the hose so you don't lose it. We also get two little cleaning solutions right here. One's for spot and stain, and then the other one is Oxy Boost. So just whatever you guys want to experiment with. Then we also have this attachment that screws onto the back of this machine just to store the hose a little bit easier. The back of the Bissell is pretty simple. We have the power cable storage spot right here, and then the actual hose can be stored with these little pieces, and you guys can make it all nice and tucked away, throw it in the closet and forget about it. So overall, both really nice machines. Now let's get into the actual test between both of these. Basically, I have a spare piece of carpet here that is actually the same carpet in my house. So this is the perfect example of what could be going on and just how quickly we could fix it with both of these machines. So we're gonna be starting off with the Dirt Devil, and we have the same exact solutions in here with some warm water. So let's go ahead and test this side and see just how well it does. All right, so about 1 minute later, this thing has gotten rid of the stain completely. And by the way, that was ketchup, and ketchup is very staining. It's pretty hard to get out, and it's probably been in the carpet for about 10 minutes. So really impressed, has great suction power, and I tried to go until I saw it kind of slowing down on how much water it was actually picking back up. So overall, really impressed. Let's go ahead and see how the Pet Deluxe does to the same exact stain. All right, so after using both of these to clean up the same exact stain, I was able to clean it just slightly faster with the Pet Deluxe. I'm not too sure why, because I'll be honest, this thing does seem to have slightly less suction power, and it also is slightly more quiet, but something about its design seemed to pick up the stain a little faster. This one, I'm sure it's just something to do with the actual brush. Maybe if I switch this out to a different brush that they gave us, we would have better times. But this machine over here, the Dirt Devil, is much louder, and it does seem to have a little bit more suction power as well, which is very surprising for its compact size. So overall, I think these are both great carpet cleaners. I think it's gonna come down to some of the accessories that these machines offer and the size of them for you to make your decision on which one's best for you. So anyways, that is my really quick comparison between the Dirt Devil and the Bissell Little Green Pet Deluxe.